Welcome back to the channel, World Coins master coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today's episode is going to take you deep into the fascinating world of numismatics, the study and collection of coins, as we explore one of the most talked about coins in American history. That's right, we're diving into the legendary 1964 Liberty 1 cent coin, also known as the 1964 Lincoln cent. This humble copper coin, worth just 1 penny when it was minted, has sparked worldwide attention and rumors of a value reaching as high as $580 million. Is it true? What makes this coin so special, and is there one in your pocket right now? Stick around, because in this video we'll explore the full history, detailed features, collector interest, rarity, and yes, we'll uncover the truth behind the $580 million claim. Whether you're a seasoned collector, a curious beginner, or just someone who found a shiny old penny in your change, this is one coin you'll want to learn all about. The birth of the Lincoln cent and the significance of 1964. The Lincoln cent first entered circulation in 1909, replacing the Indian head penny. It was introduced to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin featured Lincoln's profile on the obverse or front, marking the first time an American president had appeared on a U.S. coin. Now fast forward to 1964, an era of great change in America. The nation was in the midst of the civil rights movement. The Vietnam War was escalating, and President John F. Kennedy had just been assassinated a year earlier. Amid this turbulent backdrop, the U.S. Mint continued to produce Lincoln cents in massive quantities, including at the Denver Mint, which struck the now infamous 1964 Lincoln penny. The D Mint mark stands for Denver, where over 3.8 billion of these pennies were produced. Yes, you heard that right, billion with a B. In fact, the 1964 penny is among the most common of the Lincoln cents. So why the sudden talk of it being worth millions? Hold that thought, we're just getting started. Coin details and composition. Let's get into the specifics of the coin itself. Year of issue 1964. Mint mark D for Denver. Designer Victor David Brenner. Obverse design Abraham Lincoln facing right. Reverse design the Lincoln Memorial. Composition 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. Weight 3.11 grams. Diameter 19.05 mm. Edge plain. This coin marked the final year the U.S. Mint used the traditional bronze alloy before switching to a copper-plated zinc composition in later years. The Lincoln Memorial design on the reverse was first introduced in 1959, replacing the earlier wheat ears. In short, the 1964 penny is a typical example of mid-20th century American coinage, but as with all things in numismatics, the devil is in the details. What makes a coin valuable? So if billions of 1964 Lincoln cents exist, why would anyone claim one is worth $580 million? Well, in the world of coin collecting, value depends on several factors. Rarity. The fewer coins that exist, the higher the value. Condition. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition fetch a premium. Errors and varieties, misstrikes, double dies, and other mint errors can send values skyrocketing. Historical significance. Coins associated with historic moments are highly prized. Market hype and myths. The internet can inflate stories to mythical proportions. And that brings us to the heart of the matter, the supposed $580 million 1964 Lincoln penny. The $580 million myth. In recent years, rumors have circulated online that a single 1964 Lincoln penny is worth over $500 million. Some claim it contains a rare mint error, others say it's made of a rare metal like aluminum, and a few insist it was secretly struck in error at the Philadelphia Mint and somehow carries a Denver Mint mark. These stories have captured the imagination of collectors and casual viewers alike. Headlines claiming rare 1964 penny worth $580 million have gone viral on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. People have begun digging through their change jars, convinced they might be sitting on a fortune. But let's pause and ask the big question: is there any truth to it? Truth versus fiction. Expert numismatic opinion. Professional coin graders and historians from the American Numismatic Association, PCGS, and NGC have weighed in on these wild claims. According to their records, no 1964 Lincoln cent has ever sold for anywhere close to even a fraction of $580 million. In fact, the highest auction price ever recorded for a 1964 Lincoln cent in pristine MS-67 red condition was around $5,000. And that was a nearly flawless coin, untouched by time or circulation. There's no official record of a double die error or rare composition variety from the Denver Mint in 1964 that would command such an outrageous price. So where does the $580 million figure come from? Some believe it originated from fake eBay listings, clickbait headlines, or AI-generated articles designed to go viral. Others say it's a confusion with rare coins like the 1943 bronze Lincoln penny, of which only a few exist and one has sold for over $1.70 million. Regardless of the origin, The claim that a 1964 D penny is worth hundreds of millions is not supported by any legitimate coin authority or auction house. Realistic market values. Let's get real and break down what your 1964 D penny could actually be worth today. Circulated condition 1 to 10 cents, uncirculated condition 50 cents to $3, high mint state $50 to $5,000 depending on the quality and color. Proof like or error coins can fetch anywhere from $100 to $1,000 depending on authentication. So while you may not be sitting on a $580 million treasure, your 1964 D penny could still bring in a nice little payday, especially if it's in pristine, untouched condition. Chapter 7 Coin Hunting Tips and Final Thoughts. Even though the 1964 D penny isn't the rarest or most valuable coin on the market, there are still plenty of reasons to keep an eye out. Look for unusual mint errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or clipped planchets. Store any uncirculated or red-toned coins in protective holders to preserve value. Have coins professionally graded and authenticated before selling. Check coin forums and auction listings for real-time pricing and trends. And always remember, coins don't have to be worth millions to be worth something. The value is also in the history, the thrill of the hunt, and the stories behind each piece. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1964 D Liberty 1-cent coin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon so you never miss another episode. Share this video with your friends and family. Who knows? Someone might actually have a rare coin hiding in plain sight. And tell us in the comments, have you ever found an unusual penny in your change? Do you believe any coin could be worth $580 million? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and remember, every coin has a story, and that story might just be priceless. Today we're diving into a coin that's been taking the internet by storm, the 1997 Liberty 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny. Yes, we're talking about a coin that some people believe is worth an unbelievable $490 million. That's right, $490 million. Sounds crazy? Well, we're going to dig deep into the facts, myths, history, and the current market, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why collectors are obsessed with this coin and whether you could be sitting on a potential fortune hidden in your pocket change. Let's get started. The birth of the Lincoln cent. To understand the significance of the 1997 penny, we need to take a step back in time to 1909, when the Lincoln cent was first introduced. It marked the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, and it was also the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical person instead of symbolic imagery like Lady Liberty. The designer of this iconic coin was Victor David Brenner, and his initials VDB appeared prominently on early versions of the coin, causing controversy and eventually being removed only to later return in a more subtle spot. Since 1909, the Lincoln penny has seen numerous changes in design, composition, and mint marks, but the core image of Lincoln on the obverse, the front, has remained a powerful American symbol of honesty, leadership, and resilience. Fast forward to 1997. Now let's jump ahead almost 9 decades to 1997. The 1997 Lincoln cent might look like just another coin at first glance, the same familiar face of Lincoln, the same wheat stalks or memorial reverse depending on the year, and the usual inscriptions like "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1997. But here's where things get interesting. While the standard 1997 penny was minted in large numbers with over 4.6 billion coins struck at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, it's the rare errors, unique varieties, and mystery stories surrounding this year that have made this coin a modern legend in the coin collecting community. The $490 million mystery. One of the biggest reasons the 1997 penny has gone viral is because of a widely circulated internet claim that a specific 1997 Lincoln cent is worth up to $490 million. Let's pause and think about that for a moment. $490 million. That's more than the price of some professional sports teams. That's enough money to buy multiple private islands, superyachts, and still have cash left to invest. So where did this number come from? While no official auction house like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers has ever reported a sale anywhere near that amount for a 1997 penny, the buzz is believed to come from rare coin rumor mills, viral social media posts, and speculative price claims related to error coins and off-metal strikes that are so rare, they almost never hit the market. There is no verified sale of a 1997 penny for $490 million. But, and this is a big but, some coins with extremely rare mint errors have sold for tens of thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. So could there be a 1997 penny out there with a rare error that might be worth millions? Let's break it down. Rare errors that make pennies worth a fortune. Here are some of the error types that can take a 1-cent coin and turn it into a collector's goldmine. Off-metal strike. This happens when a coin is accidentally struck on a blank intended for another denomination. Imagine a penny struck on a dime, or a foreign coin planchet. Double die. This error occurs when the coin die itself was struck twice, creating a shadow or doubling effect on the coin. This is extremely popular among collectors. Think of the 1955 double-die penny, which has sold for over $100,000. Off-center strike. This occurs when the coin is not properly aligned during minting, leading to a missing or partially struck design. Clipped planchets, broad strikes, die breaks, and cuts. All of these are factory errors that are rare, interesting, and sometimes incredibly valuable. So the big question is, does a 1997 penny with any of these errors exist? Yes, there are documented 1997 pennies with doubling, off-center strikes, and other rare errors that have sold for thousands of dollars in certified auctions. Real market values of the 1997 Liberty 1 cent. Let's talk numbers. The real ones. A standard 1997 Lincoln cent in circulated condition is generally worth its face value of 1 cent. However, here's how that value can dramatically increase. MS-65 grade mint state coins can be worth $5 to $15 or more depending on demand. A 1997 penny with minor mint errors like die cracks or small off-center strikes could fetch $20 to $100. A double die obverse or reverse 1997 cent, if authenticated, could go for hundreds or thousands of dollars. A coin with a major, dramatic minting error could hit $5,000 to $15,000 or even more in rare cases. Now, what about that mythical $490 million? While no such verified coin has ever sold at that price, many collectors speculate that if a 1997 penny was struck on a gold planchet, or had a double denomination error combined with historical significance, then yes, it could potentially become the most expensive penny in history. But right now, that number remains a myth, a dream, and perhaps a marketing move. Still, it doesn't hurt to check your coins carefully. What to look for in your change? Here's a checklist to follow every time you spot a 1997 penny. Check the mint mark. Look for D for Denver or no mint mark. Any unusual placement could be a clue. Look for doubling. Use a magnifying glass to check the words Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, and the date 1997. Check for off-center or broad strikes, uneven rims, or missing parts of the design. Listen to the coin. A regular penny has a copper-plated zinc composition and a very distinct ring. If yours sounds different, it might be struck on a foreign or different metal planchet. Weigh your penny. A regular 1997 penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. If yours weighs more or less, it could be an error coin. Get it graded. If you suspect you have something rare, send it to PCGS or NGC, the most trusted coin grading services in the world. Final thoughts. Could you be a millionaire? The 1997 Liberty 1 cent coin, while common in circulation, hides a fascinating story. A story of minting precision, human error, collector obsession, and viral myths. While the legendary $490 million valuation may not be real, not yet, anyway, the thrill of discovering a valuable error coin is absolutely real. And remember, every ultra-rare coin ever discovered was once just an ordinary-looking piece of change in someone's pocket. So go check your piggy banks, drawers, coin jars, and cash registers. You just might find something extraordinary. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more incredible coin stories, and comment below if you've ever found a rare penny or have questions about your collection.